Hey, Chris from the Mighty Decibel here. Welcome back. It's the end of the month, so it's time for us to name our fave albums for the month of October 2023 across all the categories we cover here. Those being extreme metal, stoner doom, hardcore punk, and hard and heavy. Let's get into it. Okay, as usual, we'll start with extreme metal, which we split into three subcategories. The first being black metal. And those regular viewers will likely know that my preferences tend toward the heavier or violent side of the form. But this month, a little bit of a switch up in that a melodic black metal record is our pick. It's from Canada's Vancouver, BC, to be specific, Crystal Coffin for their Curse of Immortality release. So the first thing you'll notice if you're seeing this on YouTube over my shoulder here, or if you just check it out online elsewhere, if you're listening to our podcast, is the amazing cryogenic artwork. And you push play and the music incorporates futuristic elements meshing well with the cover art. Great stuff. So musically, this is one diverse and expansive release that demands attention and multiple listens to fully be engaged. Long Island, New York unit and the Mighty Decibel faves Electrocutioner have our fave thrash metal album of the month. It's called False Idols. So muscular thrash here with a hint of speed metal represents the core sound you can find on such ditties as Revenger, Throne Possessor, and Asleep at the Wheel. Great stuff. But what elevates this above the norm are the time changes and riff adjustments that always keep coming at you. The inclusion of interesting electronic segues throughout is also a nice touch, along with the concluding execution of Witches, which goes all voivod on our asses. So think Sacrifice crossed with Whiplash and you'll be in the right headspace. We go to Finland for the first of our two death metal picks of the month. Band's called Malformed with an album called The Gathering Souls. So speedy death metal always resonates here at Mighty Decibel Central. So Malformed immediately made an impression with their dirty brand of speed-obsessed death. So yeah, it does include mid-tempo sections, gut-bursting bass, and zombie vocal spewings. But it's the constant high-velocity assault that really resonates here. Death by Misadventure.
Blood, 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 blood,
Our top extreme metal album of the month hails from Poland. The band's called Putrid Evil, with an album called Exhumed from the Unhallowed Ground. So this is described as a death grind outfit, so we could have potentially put it under our hardcore punk category, but I find the death metal seems to be stronger here, so we put it under the death metal banner. So what we're talking about here is an ultra dirty version of the form, the rotting flesh stench emanating from this thing, absolutely gut spewing. And you got to check out Leaping Over Headstones, one of the best bass solo tracks I've heard in years. Imagine if early Entombed merged with Terrorizer. Excellent face-ripping stuff.
The pain of being dead.
We go to Brazil for the first of two stoner doom records of the month. Umbra by Cadabra, the band's third full length. So strong headbanging stuff here, mixing trad metal with stoner doom riffage and psychedelic warblings at the mic. The inclusion of a backing organ accompany adds to the psych references as well. So this sounds very much like a band who jams its way to creating songs, building them up as a team bonding experience in some garage down in Sao Paulo. So put this on your death deck, sit back and let it wash over you. Great stuff. If you're on the prowl for a good old-fashioned doom record with a low end that'll bust your gut if you turn the subwoofer up to maximum, may I suggest you check out the debut full-length from LA, California's Sloth. So slow is the word here. Crushing riffs repeatedly bludgeoning while psych guitar playing and witch-like vocals serenade you as you melt into a pile of poo. Low-end domination. I lied to you. There's 3 highlighted Stoner Doom records for you this month. So Black Sabbath worshippers need to check out the self-titled debut by Argentina's Drogula. So the opening track here sounds like a missing jam section from Under the Sun from Black Sabbath Volume 4. From there, the band stretches out to further depths of doom, displaying a knack for playing catchy doomed fare. Neck braces suggested. Onto hardcore punk, which in our lexicon includes metal punk, D-beat, hardcore, anything of that ilk. So we have 4 highlighted records for you this month. So the first as being described as, quote, a ruthless and unrelenting blunt instrument. It's Fortress Britain by Stingray. So brutish in its attack, the description being a blunt instrument truly is apt. The mix of hardened metal riffs with exuberant hardcore punk abandon sets you back on your heels, but when the hoarse vocals hit, you are pasted on your ass hard as fuck. Metal punk album of the month is Baby Eater Witch from Lexington, Kentucky's Black Knife. So specifically, they delve in razor sharp black metal punk with horror overtones in the lyrical department. So it's down-tuned, grinding riffage digs up fresh graves, while the throat-shredding vocals deliver the bodies, kind of like Celtic Frost gone deranged and punk. Next up is Birmingham, Alabama Noisemakers, BORN, short for Belligerent Onslaught Relentless Noise, for their portion of the split with Dracula. So here we have off-the-rails D-beat that overwhelms the senses with a belligerent assault that'll make your head spin trying to keep up with the racket. Great bullhorn in your ear. Vocals act as the final nail in this over-the-top piece of auditory damaging art. my fave hardcore punk album of the month, and actually my fave album of the month overall, goes to Budapest, Hungary's Crippled Fox for their new EP, That's Just Life Now. So mixing elements of speedcore and crossover, Crippled Fox make the most of their allotted 8 tracks in 7 minutes, absolutely blitzing the listener into a cowering mass of jelly. So memorable, catchy, and with enough energy to power small towns. This is definitely the shit. Okay, on to hard and heavy now, our fourth and final category, which basically is everything else that's hard that doesn't fit in our first 3 categories, but our major focus usually is in the trad metal, hard rock, and rock and roll categories, along with some punk rock. So kind of quiet in this one this month, but we do have one, the champion, that being Primal Forces, the 4th release from Vancouver, BC's La Chinga. So in the front portion of this outing, you get a high energy rock and roll record akin to a cross between AC/DC and the Cult. But when you think about it, it's probably closer to Broken Teeth. Then things slow down a tad on the back half into more of a straight up hard rock record with flashes of southern rock also floating by. Altogether an enjoyable and well put together romp. So there you have it, the Mighty Decibel's fave albums for the month of October 2023. If there's anything else that we missed that you want to share with other viewers and listeners, please note down below. Remember to check in every Monday for our new release Mondays. Tuesdays we have our in 40 minutes curated playlists. Wednesdays and Thursdays we have our live reviews, and the odd Thursday we throw in our best of, top 10s, that sort of thing. You know where to go, www.themightydecibel.com. Have a great one, eh? Bye.